to keep it lubricated. This usually does that for the most part, but propane doesn't. It's dry. Propane's it's compressed more, so it's going to shoot faster. When you take care of it, let me see here. Let's go ahead and start with this. Right there, that's where you want to line it up, okay? It's that quarter little circle right there, and you push the button on the back side, and this comes out, and it comes apart, okay? Now, what I usually do is, this is silicone spray. You don't use gun oil, and don't use WD-40. Use just silicone, okay? I usually do that. And then the trigger, or the hammer, I spray inside of it. That's about it. And this is to, because they had no grease in this at all. You want to lube it up. And you'll actually, whenever I give you this, you will notice it's got a better, it'll slide better. Feel that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. We'll do the same thing with this one. I'll let you do it if you want to try.
Yeah, that
magazine has to come out of it too.
Wow.
Line it up
Big
on
difference.
that quarter circle, and then
that right there.
yes, and to the top of that. Line it up. Keep going.
Right there.
Yes. Now on the back side there's
push it through.
yeah, push it through, and it's ready to go. Now let it fly forward. There you go. Take your silicone, a couple runs down the.
Do you want to be right here? I don't know sure about this.
Just like that. Same thing on in the
Oh
hammer.
gosh, I'm not rocking in front of that.
Okay.
I don't really care
Your
about
pistol, I
this.
should have done this first. On this, there you can break it down completely. Let me show you. Let's go and put these. We'll talk about mags in a minute. Take this out. So just like that. This follows. You can see where when they manufactured it, they didn't get all the
Burrs.
Yep. Not a big deal. This is a barrel lock. It goes which way? Comes out. Okay. And this whole unit will come out. Okay. Now what I want you to notice is already right here, and this one may have been shot once. It could be just shot once. See how there's wear right there on the ribs?
Oh, yep.
What you want to do is it rubs so close that when you use silicone and grease it up, dirt's obviously going to collect there. So when you get done using it heavily, wipe the whole barrel down, okay? Because you don't want to get any dirt between this and the top of this right here, because then that'll start actually eating the finish on it, okay?
Okay.
And another thing you want to do is, once you get done wiping the entire gun clean after you used it heavily, go ahead and take this, do a couple runs, and then I'll get to the next step here in a minute.
How often do you have to do all this?
I would say every time you used it heavily for a day. If you come out here for a whole day and play with your pistol,
When
do
you
it
get
then.
home, clean it.
Yeah.
Take it apart.
It's not a big deal. It's actually fun. I'm OCD, so I like to do it. Okay. It just sits there, and then we put it back in. Now, there's obviously going to be some excess, and you can see where my hands have put some on there. What you'll do is, come on, get lined up. There it is. Okay. Where's the pin? All right. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take the mag. Fill that one. We're going to load it up, straight up and down. Okay, straight up and down, and you'll actually hear the two equalize, and then it'll stop. You can put your hand here up to the can. Wow, that's not supposed to do that. Okay, I had it sitting there too long. Okay.
Yeah, the guy said do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pull it off, and 1, 2, 3, and then pull it back off.
All right, it's done. All right, let me see the pistols.
Oh.
And you can do it too. Go ahead and take a mag, or one of you guys.
I'll watch him. This way you
Just
push it in and slide it.
okay.
Slide the top back.
This.
Magazine release or side release.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna point it over here and hold the release down and start shooting. Keep going.
Just keep going.
What'd I do?
I think
You have to push the back thing right here.
What?
Yeah, you have
That's
to hold
safety.
it back.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if you don't hold that, then
you have
Let me give you
to.
some
Do it
good
like
touch
this.
And now we're gonna clean the wiper down because it'll kick out on right here along this line, and that's what you do, and that's usually
clean all that overspray that we sprayed of this.
Oh, and that's cleaning it
that's
out,
what I
shooting
do.
it
Now
like that.
I have no idea if that's the correct way to do it or not. I mean, and I've shot these for a long time. I haven't ever had a problem. So, like I said, I'm kind of OCD, so you may not even have to do that. All right, take that and wipe yours down. And then we're going to go on to the magazines. Magazines, obviously, using propane as well on those two. take your silicone, spray it in the hole right there. And then what I do is I take this, and since it's got a seal on it, it's not going to be able to seep down into it. I go ahead and do this and force the silicone into the seal. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
On this side, there's a seal right there too. This is
Yeah,
actually the gas
it.
release right here.
Yeah, she showed us that earlier.
I spray into here, like that, and I do this. Like that, and let it seep, let it seep into
Seep
that seal.
into it.
And then you're done. That is how you take care of it, and I think that's probably way over the top, but I do it, and I've never had to replace my pistol. So.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Question for you.
Yep.
Maybe not with your house.
Can you do that with the Glock?
That's what I thought.
Yep.
What, you just take it and boop? Or is it screw off?
Oh, he can do that with his. And
Glock, like clean it all.
Yours, you don't take it apart to clean it. There's not a lot you can do to it. The only thing you can do is take care of your magazine. Okay. Like mine, just cruddy old blowback. I just spray it in there, same thing, and then there's nothing else I can spray. I just spray that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all you can really do with yours. Another thing is, if say for instance you do get pulled over, and for some reason this isn't in your gun, never reach for your gun.
Yeah.
Just say, officer, I have an airsoft pistol in the vehicle, and never, even you guys, never reach for it to show him. Okay. Make
you just
sense?
don't think it's real. Yeah.
I know in your heart you're like, I just want to show you it's not fake. Just be like, I have an airsoft pistol in my vehicle.
You didn't do that one yet.
Okay.
If you don't mind, please.
Yep.
And what they normally do after that, tell you to get it, or they get
I
it.
have never gotten to that point. I've never been pulled over. So, I don't know yet.
I didn't spray the back one yet.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I was in the moment.
I didn't spray that one yet. I sprayed the bottom one.
Okay. You're ready to go, guys. Another thing, real quick tip, when you store it for long periods of time, the seals will just sit there if there's not any gas in them. Put like a little quick burst like this, like that, and that puts pressure up against the seals of the walls and holds it. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Alright guys, another thing, you're using propane. This is what your propane can is going to look like when you get it. There'll be a little white cap on. Take the white cap off, take your silicone oil, and put a couple drops in here too, because there's like a O-ring on the inside of this adapter.
Okay.
You don't want that to dry out either. And then tighten it down, and you guys are ready to go. Also, inside of these, Airsoft Innovations are nice enough to put an extra, it's like an extension to it. These have deeper,
Pieces down.
yeah, so the extension does help, but it also helps because, say for instance you broke the little one, you can just put the extension over it and it'll be like secondary. Does that make
Take it
sense?
back up, yeah.
So that's pretty much all you guys have to do. I have literally never gone over that in detail with anybody before, but
Well, thank you.
for him. So